Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azazuli bin Mazin. My metallic number is APY90225. So my part of presentation is organization structure in Ayon & Co. To the top of management is board of director. Board of director make a decision on management basic important matter including management strategy. The board of director hold a meeting at least once every 3 months. As the management decision making body, the board of director passes resolution on statutory matters and make decision improve basic management policy and important matters related to the execution of business and supervise the execution of work duties by directors. So next, investment committees passes resolution on investment decision related to the acquisition or disposition. Other ones is compliance committee confirm that investment decision related to the procedure compliance with law, regulation and internal rules. Next is compliance officer and compliance department. So both to oversee and handle matters related to the compliance. Next is investment management department. To acquire and sell asset and research and analyze the real estate market and properties. Next is asset management department. So to the manage asset, manage list credit, manage the risk of portfolio properties, and analyze and evaluate asset management performance. So under finance and planning department is two group. This is finance group and IR and planning group. So formulate and revise financial policy and financing plan, as well as financing method including finance and fund management. So next is business administration department. So to handling and manage information system and development of business administration and various general affairs. So the last one is accounting department. So to the handling accounting, finance, reporting and tax matter. So that's all from me. Thank you.
I would like to explain about the company history. Okay, Ayon's beginnings are a unique one. It started with a dream that crossed the mind of Takuya Okada, who traveled to the United States and seeking inspiration for his medium-sized retail business in Japan. He traveled and was impressed by the larger scale retail chains dominating in the US. And then he returned to Japan with seeds of passion in him. After that, he shares his dreams with Kazuki Futogi and Jiro Inoi, who owners of their own modest grocery business. Okay, in 1969, at Japan, the three founders of Aeon United and the Japan United Stores Company, or JASCO for short, was established. They called it Heart Fusion. In their manifesto, they include one line as their philosophy. The lines state that from today, all members who join us will be welcome equally. And then to expand their offer, they partner with the business across Japan, and with a clear mission from their heart, success come quickly. After that, in 1989, the company was renamed as Aeon Co. In 1984, the company set its heart in Malaysia. It accepted the Malaysian government invitation to help modernize the country's retail industry, and Jaya JASCO Sdn Bhd has been established. After years of being one with the shopping experience of Malaysians, the shopping center that stayed as a Jaya JASCO has officially changed to Aeon Co. in September 2004.
Aeon has a 10 major business aspect in balanced development under a poor holding company structure. Aeon Mall, is a core enterprise of Aeon responsible for commercial real estate development business. Aeon practice agility with a seamlessly connected network and infrastructure of touchpoint to accommodate any consumer need, whatever the situation and preference. Beyond being one of Malaysia's leading retailers, Aeon have expanded our horizon to different areas, always seeking to do more. Aeon is a leading general merchandise store charm supermarket chains with 34 Aeon store, 28 Aeon Mall, 21 Aeon Peak, 9 Aeon Max Value Prime, 36 Aeon Wellness, 41 Dyson, and 9 commercial across the country. So next, Aeon continuously adapting to fit customer needs like My Aeon To Go, Aeon Makan, and iAeon allow to customer to shop from home. It is the same high quality service and product, just make more convenient. Last but not least, Aeon membership were created to reward those who has supported.
Okay, so now we are moving to the financial highlight of Aeon Co. So as 2021, they have stated 3.6 billion for their revenue, and then their profit before tax is 131 million, and the earning per share is 0.0607, and the earning before interest, tax, depreciation and asset is 724.7 million, and their net asset per share is RM1.24. Okay, so now we are going to explain about the financial ratios of Aeon Co. As September 2022, we started with working capital ratio that's at only 0.77, and it shows that they have non-healthy of liquidity in terms of short liabilities. And then the second ratio is good ratio. As November 2022, Aeon Co stated only 0.15. So there may not be enough liquid assets to cover their current liabilities. And then the third one is the price earning ratio, which is tested only 102 and 39 as November 2021. That makes sense for investor to invest as it has much potential to grow. And the fourth one is the debt to equity ratio, that's that only 3.12 as August 2022. That determine that the shareholder equity can cover all the debts, and it shows that they can funding the operation using their borrowed money. And then the last one is return on equity. Aeon Co has stated 10.64 as September 2022. That result Aeon Co is high, that shows that they're generating profit using shareholder equity.
Ben Zaini, Membership Cards number AP190364. I will continue presentation talking about crime added value. So crime added value, there are 7 related, which is number 1, increased value of asset. Aeon will do a evaluation on their listed property to make sure they know how much the asset, value of the asset. And the second is talking about increase in innovation. Increased innovation related to the usability of workplace. They are adapting the workplace that make sure that all the staff and employee to in term of convenience and to be more generative in the idea. And the third is providing marketing and sale. There are various of event and also social support that make Aeon to provide more of the event. And the fourth is employee satisfaction. The working environment by Aeon, they are adapting the Japan culture, which is open office space that giving to employee more interaction between others employee to make sure that they are talking to each other, and also to make more communication among them. And then they are increase in productivity. They are increase in productivity. They are improved in term of creation and layout. So as you all know, the creation and the layout of the production of the mall, they're going to rearrange their management to make sure that the flow of the product, the flow of the mall and so on to make sure that it more smooth and to be more success. And then increase flexibility. In terms of flexibility, Aon usually focus on the negotiation of the short-term lease. So in terms of vendor to entry on their mall, they're focusing on short-term lease to make sure that they can grab more profitability by renewing the term of the lease. So in term, for example, of 3 years, every 3 years will be renewal with more value for more higher value of rent. And last but not least, reduce cost. In terms of reduce cost, they were talking about balancing in outsource and insource of the working. For example, in terms of management, in terms of facility management, Aon will saving their cost to hire on service facility management, which is Aon Delight. Aon Delight providing facility management services. So in terms of that, they will repeatedly will save their cost to make sure that facilities have been serviced by Aon Delight. That's all. Thank you.